Intermediate calisthenics is a critical stage in the progression of bodyweight training, where athletes move beyond the foundational exercises of the beginner phase and begin to engage with more advanced movements. This stage is marked by the need to focus on strength, endurance, skill development, and mastering complex exercises. One of the key principles that drives success in intermediate calisthenics is progressive overload, a concept that has been proven to be essential for muscle growth and strength development. Progressive overload involves gradually increasing the intensity of exercises over time to continue challenging the muscles and promoting further adaptation. In the context of calisthenics, this can be achieved in several ways: increasing repetitions, advancing to more difficult variations of an exercise, adjusting the tempo, for example, slowing down the eccentric phase of a movement, or modifying the exercise to target the muscles in a new way. The science behind progressive overload is grounded in muscle physiology. During resistance training, such as calisthenics, muscles undergo small tears, referred to as micro tears. These tears are repaired during recovery, leading to muscle growth and strengthening. As muscles adapt to these demands, they become more capable of handling increased loads, meaning that without progressive overload, the body will plateau, and further gains in strength or muscle size will be limited. For example, after mastering basic push-ups, intermediate athletes can advance to more difficult push-up variations, such as decline push-ups, where the feet are elevated. This modification shifts more of the load to the upper chest and shoulders, making the exercise more challenging. Similarly, pull-up variations such as L-sit pull-ups, where the legs are extended in front of the body, increase the core engagement, while archer pull-ups, where one arm is extended to the side, help develop unilateral strength and further increase the intensity of the exercise. These modifications are all examples of progressive overload in action, ensuring that the body continually faces new challenges that promote strength and muscle development. In addition to progressive overload, another essential aspect of intermediate calisthenics is mobility and flexibility. As the exercises become more advanced, mobility plays a crucial role in ensuring proper form and preventing injury. Movements like pistol squats, which require significant single leg strength, flexibility in the hips, and ankle mobility, are an excellent example of how flexibility and mobility come into play at this stage. Similarly, handstand push-ups require shoulder flexibility, wrist mobility, and overall body control. To perform these exercises safely and effectively, athletes must maintain a consistent mobility routine that supports their training. Dynamic stretching, foam rolling, and joint mobility drills are essential components of any intermediate calisthenics program to enhance flexibility, improve range of motion, and reduce the risk of injury. Another critical aspect of calisthenics training that cannot be overlooked is recovery. Muscle growth and strength do not occur during exercise, but during periods of rest and recovery. Recovery is essential for allowing the muscles to repair and grow after being stressed during a workout. Without adequate rest, muscles cannot rebuild effectively, and overtraining can lead to burnout or injury. Scientific research has shown that rest and recovery are as important as the workouts themselves, as this is when the body adapts to the increased demands placed on it. During this time, the muscle fibers repair, grow thicker, and become stronger, which is why proper recovery strategies are crucial. For intermediate calisthenics athletes, recovery should include not only adequate sleep, but also proper nutrition. Protein is essential for muscle repair, and consuming it after a workout can help maximize recovery. Additionally, carbohydrates are necessary to replenish glycogen stores that fuel muscle contractions during exercise. It's also important to stay hydrated, as dehydration can impair muscle function and delay recovery. Moreover, active recovery techniques, such as low-intensity cardio or mobility work, can help prevent stiffness and soreness without compromising muscle recovery. Stretching and foam rolling are vital for improving flexibility and reducing muscle tightness, which can also help prevent injury. Taking regular rest days and ensuring that muscles have sufficient time to recover between workouts will allow the athlete to come back stronger and better prepared for the next training session. Without this proper balance between training intensity and recovery, the risk of overtraining becomes much higher, and progress will likely stagnate. A well-structured training program for intermediate calisthenics should prioritize both strength-building exercises and mobility work. Typically, an intermediate athlete will train 3 to 4 times a week, with a schedule that includes a variety of exercises targeting different muscle groups. For example, one day may focus on upper body pushing and pulling movements like push-ups, dips, and pull-ups, while another day could emphasize lower body exercises such as squats, lunges, and core strengthening movements, ensuring that these workouts are balanced with appropriate rest days in between allows for sufficient recovery and avoids overtraining. Additionally, as the body adapts to the exercises, the athlete can continue to implement progressive overload by adding variations, increasing the number of sets or reps, or adjusting the tempo to make exercises more challenging. Beyond the physical aspects of training, mental focus and consistency are also vital components of success in intermediate calisthenics. Mastering more advanced exercises requires patience and persistence, as progress can sometimes be slow and incremental. It's important for athletes to remain focused on their long-term goals, trust the process, and celebrate small victories along the way. Consistency in training, paired with intelligent progression and proper recovery, will lead to continued improvement in strength, skill, and control. In conclusion, intermediate calisthenics is a stage that requires athletes to embrace the principles of progressive overload, mobility, and recovery in order to continue making significant gains. Through increasing exercise intensity, maintaining proper form, focusing on flexibility, and allowing for adequate recovery, athletes can enhance their strength and performance while minimizing the risk of injury. The science behind muscle growth, recovery, and adaptation emphasizes the importance of consistency, gradual progression, and a balanced approach to training. By following these principles, intermediate calisthenics athletes can continue to challenge themselves, unlock new physical abilities, and move closer to mastering advanced bodyweight movements.